Our next story takes us to Japan, a country known for its technology, economic power, and rich cultural influence. But today, Japan is in the headlines for something else. It has got its first woman prime minister, the first ever woman prime minister. Her name is Sanae Takaichi. She's a hardline conservative, and she now leads the world's fifth largest economy. Her election comes at a tricky time, a period of political uncertainty in Tokyo. Japan has had 5 prime ministers in 5 years. Governments have struggled to survive and public trust has collapsed. The last prime minister was Shigeru Ishiba. He was forced to resign after his coalition fell apart. His party is called the LDP, the Liberal Democratic Party. It's the longest ruling party in Japan. Recently, it lost its coalition partner of more than 25 years. This was due to political scandals and conservative policies. So the coalition collapsed. The government did not have enough seats to claim majority in parliament. They had to look for a new ally. They built a new alliance with a smaller party, but they're still short of a majority in parliament. And that is what Prime Minister Takaichi inherits. A weak government, a divided parliament, and a voter base that is fast losing faith. Despite these odds, her rise is historic because politics in Japan has always been a man's world. The imbalance runs deep. Look at the Gender Gap Index. Out of a list of 148 countries, Japan ranks 118. That's the lowest among the G7, or the group of 7 countries. Now look at the lower house of their parliament. Last year, only about 10% of the lawmakers were women. In the G7, the average was 30%. In the ruling LDP, the ruling party, the LDP, only 13% of the lawmakers are women, and this is across both houses of parliament. And this disparity is evident not just in numbers, it is also visible in Japan's political choices. In 2023, Japan sent a male representative to an otherwise all-women summit. A summit on women's empowerment. They sent a man for it. It reveals how deeply male-dominated Japanese politics is, and that makes Takaichi's rise so significant. Her personal story makes it even more remarkable. She was a drummer in her youth. She says she drew political inspiration from former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. She often says Thatcher's grit and quote-unquote womanly warmth shaped her politics. Today, many in Japan call Takaichi their own Iron Lady. She is a political hardliner. She was a close ally of the late Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, and she remains a strong proponent of his economic strategy. She is also called a China hawk. She has criticized Beijing's military buildup, and she wants Japan to strengthen its own defense. Takaichi also plans to tighten immigration laws. This is a message aimed at nationalist voters. On gender equality, her record is mixed. She had promised a Nordic-style cabinet, the kind that you see in Finland or Norway, where women hold up to 60% of the ministerial posts. But when she appointed her ministers, only 2 out of 18 were women. So it's a start, but it's far from the breakthrough that many had hoped for. Her arrival has also shaken the markets. Japanese stocks surged to record highs today on expectations of big government spending. Investors call it the Takaichi trade. But the yen fell to its lowest level in 6 days, and she will have to hit the ground running because a big test is coming for Japan's new prime minister, a visit from US President Donald Trump. That's expected later this month, the visit. So Japan is entering a new political era, one that will test how far its institutions, its policies, and its people are willing to adapt. Sanae Takaichi's arrival may be symbolic, but can she deliver substance? Can she shape a future that matches her country's ambitions? We will keep track of this one for you.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all 3 just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.